gotta play it off. You in jail, that's all type of goof ass around. You know these people. All of your business on anything without walk it off. I walk it off. I let it do it, you know. Now my homie from out west, that west Willie D and them and Junior on 4 of them. I fucked up the pod on King same game. Now they see me, I'm just walking around in circles on the deck, you know. And they put their arm around me. When I'm like, damn, you good, bro? You good? What's wrong with you, Vaughn? Yeah, I'm good. What's wrong? You got a problem, man? I'm good, you know. They what happened? I mean, they just killed T-Roy. Ooh, he what? I'm T-Roy. They just killed T-Roy. Oh, I got to break
Broke
it down.
down when you said that shit, oh God. That's crazy.
I couldn't help it. They hug me. These some real niggas. You know what I'm saying? We grown men.
Grown be at a jail full of other grown men, nigga crying on another grown man. You know what I'm saying? Real nigga shit though. Cause you in jail for ain't nothing else. You ain't got nothing else. You ain't got no grandma, no mama, no cousin, no auntie, none of that. You ain't got nothing else, folks. You know what I'm saying? It's either that or go in the cell and cry by yourself. You feel me? But when you got niggas like, what's wrong with you, folks? Like, you good, and you trying to play it off. It's only so much playing you can do.
Get the you gonna be alright, but you gonna be alright. Oh, hold on, boy, that's my best friend, boy. Somebody just killed my best friend while I'm in jail. I'm in that bitch gonna go crazy. Oh, I'm in that bitch, don't know what's going on. I'm in that bitch in that. Who the fuck is y'all? I'm in that bitch mad on. Oh, yeah, I'm in that bitch in that. Nah, not my best friend, you know what I'm saying?
T-Roy's old friend Chief Keef would also tweet about him paying homage on Twitter following his passing. Although he had been estranged from many of his old O-Block friends due to events that had taken place years earlier while Keef was still living in Chicago, where O-Block veteran Boss Top was accused of robbing Keef's house. The fact that Keef still paid homage to T-Roy in spite of everything that had gone on with O-Block just showed how much of an impact T-Roy had had on Keef, the true pioneer of Chicago drill music. Meanwhile, following the murder, T-Roy's enemies would be reacting with glee.
You know they loved it.
Who would react to T-Roy's death live on Instagram in what many have considered to have been a fake reaction, with the rumour being that Duck's brother, FBG Brick, who can actually be heard speaking in the background of this video, had in fact been the person who gave T-Roy's location to his killers.
Look on them like, they so happy. I know folks know proud. They got him out the way. I know.
See?
I'm on live, G. Shut the up.
And when niggas say shit like that, shorty, like, that's how you know T-Roy was a problem. That's why they talking like, well, I know they happy they he's up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I know them niggas ecstatic, super happy on bro, cause they know. That nigga was crazy.
Before you even get it, it just came on, but still, it's Instagram.
And one thing that made sure that stamped it that this nigga was crazy is that Vaughn, he taught Vaughn. Feel me? Like Vaughn say, like, this nigga taught me never be like you do. You feel me? So that's how you know he was a problem. Yeah, he gave them boys the business. Real shit.
It just came on. But G don't stop till get killed, till get spilled. Damn, they on here talking about what you think about T-Roy getting popped. T-Roy got popped? When did that happen?
He tried to act like hell no. He was just talking about it.
Somebody popped him. Is he dead? Did he die? How much did they pop T-Roy? It must ain't that important shit. It ain't all over the internet. I ain't seen it. He must not be dead.
Surprisingly, even with all of the high-quality security camera footage that the police had, they would ultimately struggle to find the identities of the killers for years, until finally, in the fall of 2018, they would have a breakthrough after a member of the Gang Investigations Unit made a positive identification on both men. They would recognise the shooter as Terry Barry, better known as TB, the very man that T-Roy had allegedly been hunting on the day of his death, while his accomplice would allegedly be identified as DeAndre Wallace, better known as Tuckerville Man or Get Right. However, by this point, it was already too late, because both men had already died, falling victims to gun violence, just like T-Roy.
I told y'all, this is what Chicago do. This is what they do. They wait until you die. They already know, 9 out of 10, they know who who? Police ain't that slow. They slow, but they ain't that slow. A lot of times they figure this out. It's just not enough evidence. They ain't got enough money and funding. Whatever the reason is, it's not enough evidence for them to be like, okay, this nigga definitely did it. We could take him to trial. So they just wait till you die, and then they release. We came to the conclusion that he did it, but he did. I know, but we solved the case though, right? That's how they is. It's crazy.
Their deaths so soon after the murder of T-Roy would make many convinced that their deaths were directly related to T-Roy's murder, as seemingly foretold by the ominous tweet by Booker600 after T-Roy's death, but more about this later. After still frames and videos from the security cameras would become available, many convinced that their deaths were directly related to T-Roy's murder, as seemingly foretold.
Y'all don't know the half of what's finna transpire.
Told by the ominous tweet by Booker600 after T-Roy's death, but more about this later. After still frames and videos from the security cameras would become available publicly, revealing the killer's clothing, the internet sleuths would quickly recognize what was really going on. It would turn out that these were the very same clothes that TB and Man had worn in pictures posted on their social media earlier that same month. They would also dig up an old tweet from TB.
If you know anything about nigga in the hood, we is not flea. You hear me? We got 4 pants, 4 pants, 3, 4, 5 clean pair of shoes. The other one's f***ed up. Let's not act crazy, shorty. This how I be in the hood. We got like 3, 4 shirts. We rotating them bitches. We really only got like 4 fits. Bro, we got like 4 fits we could wear. Like, so that's them. Don't get that f***ed up. That's them. Clear as day. And the streets, 9 times out of 10, the streets knew before the police ever could know. Because a nigga from O Block who grew up with these niggas, who been hunting these niggas for I don't know how long, they know how they walk, they know how they stand, they know what they mannerisms, all that. So it ain't hard for a nigga to figure that out. Ain't no coincidence that these 2 niggas together wearing the exact same clothes.
Posted on their
Look at the sleeves. The exact same clothes. Literally. I'm pretty sure these the same sweatpants he got on. This the same hat. You get what I'm saying? This is definitely the same exact hoodie on the guys. Same shoes probably, like, gang. It's clear as day that was them.
Social media earlier that same month. They would also dig up an old tweet from TB in 2015 where he would seemingly predict T-Roy's death by his own hand, as well as creepy posts from T-Roy's Twitter account that TB had retweeted.
Just because you're right doesn't mean I'm wrong, and just haven't seen life from my position. After
killing him. The murder of T-Roy by Terry Barry was brutal, but it was nothing compared to what would transpire over the rest of the year.
And I remember 2015, that was probably, honestly, I don't know if that was the worst it got, but it was bad. Because 2011, 2012 is when shit popped off. That's when JoJo and all that, that's when like the war kicked off. But by 2014, 15, it was full-out war. Like, niggas knew who was on what side. Niggas knew where not to go. Niggas knew all that. You get what I'm saying? So, I can only imagine that was crazy. Especially the summertime. You know, summertime when nigga outside. In Chicago, it's cold all year. It's probably cold right now. Hold on. Let me live check this on the guys. Look, it's 70. It just started getting 70. It's 71 degrees in Chicago right now. It's May 2nd. So, from really, and it's gonna get cold. Don't get it up. It's gonna be days where it's 50 still, 45 sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it's not up until June. You got June to like September, August, September. Them the only months it's hot in Iraq. So when it's hot outside in the summer, that's when the nigga. First of all, if you in high school, you're not in school. So in summertime, that's when nigga outside. He on the block with it. He would throw them on this other block. He outside getting little chicken fingers and hair overs and shit. You feel it? He at the hole at the barbecue with the hoes. They got block parties outside. You know what I'm saying? That's when it's cracking. So it ain't like California or Miami where it's hot all year. No. Chicago cold as Don't get it up. Niggas still get caught lacking because you still got to come outside and do shit. So niggas still get killed a lot in the wintertime. But in the summer, everybody know, boy, if you ain't got no gun, nigga, you buying a gun just for the summer. Everybody in Chicago know that. You know what I'm saying? And you just pray it ain't your people. But you know a lot of niggas gonna get smoked. You got Labor Day, 4th of July, what's the other Memorial Day. That's pretty much, ain't that all in the summertime? Like, come on, gang.
Damn. Chicago rough as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas be getting dead in there. Shit crazy. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one, though.